Where is this? I should be at the site. The landslide was no dream. I have traveled through time. The original owner of this body is also named Shinfeng. Never mind. I must figure out the situation first. By order of Magistrate Li of Liangzhou, to restore the frontier town's population and replenish the household registry, a marriage decree is hereby enacted. All unmarried exiled men in Black Rock City may choose one wife from the exiled women. For every additional wife taken, 3 extra loads of tax grain shall be paid annually. The one in blue. Dead. She has wide hips and can bear children. She is mine. You take the sturdy one on the right. The remaining thin ones are not worth much. Tiger decides everything. The limestone is severely weathered, but the quality is decent. Those black ones are coal-bearing stones. There should be an open-pit coal mine upstream. 12 guards. Their equipment is outdated. This is an exile camp. Officials only care about taxes. They do not care if we lie or die. There is an opportunity, but not through farming. It is through underground resources. Those 5. Hurry up if you want to pick. Pick first, or the rest will be dragged back to the prison. This one is mine. I want this one. This one has more meat on her. I want her. Does anyone else want them? No? Drag them back to the prison. These 2 together have less than 150 pounds of meat. 1 for 30. 2 for 60. Who wants them? I certainly do not. Calluses on the tiger's mouth, not from farm work. They are from long-term use of silver needles. Her nails are still neat despite being in prison. She is well-educated. 3 needles into 1. A technique only a professional doctor would know. These women are not ordinary farm wives. They are skilled professionals. I want both of them. What you? What did you say? 2 means 60. Can you afford 60? The decree says taxes start the year after marriage. Taxation begins only after the marriage is registered. No need to pay this year. The decree does indeed say that. But you will have to pay 60 next year. Not a single grain less. We shall see next year. For now, I am taking them with me. Shin, you are taking 2 wives? Let us see how you plan to feed them when they starve to death. Those 2 women will belong to me. He is right. You cannot feed us. Why not just pick one? What is your name? Su Jinwe. And you? Yushiha. You have calluses on your hands. Not from farm work. They are from long-term use of silver needles. Is your father a doctor? How do you know the 3-needle alignment method? Ordinary farm wives do not know such techniques. You come from a weaving family. You are not ordinary. A daughter of a scholarly family can heal. A daughter of a weaving family can weave. Give me 3 months. I will show you what knowledge and skills can achieve. Can people even lie here? There is no roof. It is better than a prison cell. The mud bricks are made of river mud. Not enough adhesion. No wonder it cracked like this. Yishiha, go find some dry grass. The more, the better. Su Jinwen, dig a pit at the entrance. Not too deep. 2 palms deep is enough. Why dig a pit? To fin to water. The water here is definitely not safe to drink. Why fix the house? We might not lie long anyway. Because I am an engineer. An engineer does not just lie for the sake of living itself. Tomorrow at dawn, we trek resources outside the city. Tonight, let us finish the roof. Go find the dry grass. The water. The water has become clear. Sand and charcoal can clear the water. This is called a fin too. It can absorb impurities and odors. Sand and stones fin to out large particles. But this water still cannot be drunk directly. Boil it tomorrow before drinking. At least we do not have to drink mud soup now. You do not talk like an exile in Black Rock City. Pick up more of these outside the city tomorrow. They will be very useful. The riverbank is covered in coal-bearing stones. There is an open-pit coal mine upstream. This iron ore has at least 40% purity. And limestone. The weathered parts of the city wall. What is coal? A fuel that burns longer than charcoal. With coal, I can fire a kiln. With a kiln, I can produce lime. With lime, I can make cement. Cement that is harder than stone. What is cement? You will know tomorrow. Pick up more of those gray-white stones now. The more the better. That is limestone. This is a lime kiln, built with stones and yellow mud. Add limestone from the top. Burn coal from the bottom for a day and a night. The limestone turns into quicklime. Mix quicklime with clay and fire it. Grind it into powder. That is cement. I have seen rich families use it to paint walls in Liangzhou. But what is this cement you speak of? Cement mixed with sand and water. It becomes harder than stone when dry. Master Ma, I need you to lead the construction of this kiln. Master Zhou, I need you to forge a large hammer and some iron straps. I will go start the fire. Wasted 3 days. Better than waiting to die. The iron worker is moving. I will work too. Waiting to die is useless anyway. Shin, I heard you are opening a kiln. Do you think you are a wealthy master? What does that have to do with you? Can I not come and see? You went out of the city this morning and brought back a pile of useless stones. Are you starving or were you beaten stupid? If you have nothing to do, please move aside. You are stepping on my line. You have a sharp tongue. Fine, let us see how long you can stay tough. Are you not afraid of him? Afraid of what? He only knows how to use his fists, but I have blueprints. Today is the official firing of the lime kiln. Burn limestone and coal for a day and a night. We will open the kiln this time tomorrow. If it succeeds, Black Rock City will have cement. Something harder than stone. What can cement do? It can repair city walls. It can build houses and pave roads. It can stop your roof from leaking. Add the materials now. Burning stones. Burning them into a pile of debris. Let us see how you clean this up. This. How can the stone be light as alive? Lime generates heat when it meets water. This heat can disinfect and kill insects. Now I will use it to make cement. By tomorrow morning, this cake will turn into stone. Mud turning into stone, Shin? If you can turn this mud into stone, I will kowtow to you 3 times. No need for that. If it succeeds, you help me build a larger brick kiln. It really turned into stone, harder than stone, and it dried without being fired. What kind of technique is this? It is not a technique, it is cement. Master Ma, do you believe me now? I believe you, Shen. But Shen, tell me how to build that brick kiln. I will take men to build it right now. A brick kiln is similar to a lime kiln, but it must be larger and more precise. The bricks I want are not mud bricks. They are blue bricks. Blue bricks fired at high temperatures, harder than those from the official kilns. Cement and blue bricks make true permanent structures. Do not touch it. It will stick to your hands when dry. Come see this tomorrow morning. This is harder than the original city wall. I have been in Black Rock City for 8 years. This is the first time I have seen a wall patched so solidly. Missy, here is 2 pounds of grain. Can I trade it for some of that wall patching powder? My broken wall is about to collapse. I am counting on this treasure to survive. Do not worry, old man. According to the rules set by Master Shin, 2 pounds of grain for 1 bag of powder. Please leave your mark here. Do you see? This is called credit. They believe the cement is worth 2 pounds of grain, so they are willing to give us their grain. Once trust is established in Black Rock City, there will be commerce. The grain traded today is enough for half a month, but all your cement powder is gone. What will you trade tomorrow? The lime kiln will continue to burn, doubling production, and the brick kiln fires in 3 days. Bricks are worth more. 1 blue brick can trade for 2 pounds of grain. Are you sure? Can you really fire blue bricks? Cement is only the first step. Bricks are the second step. Iron is the third step. Once these 3 steps are done, Black Rock City will no longer be a place of exile. If you can really do it, I will help you. You have already helped. Those filters made of old rags allow the workers to drink clean water. They did not get diarrhea, so they have the strength to work. That is help. A brick kiln requires much higher temperatures. It must reach over 1,000 degrees to produce blue bricks. The kiln walls need the best fire-resistant clay. The brick molds need yellow mud mixed with fine sand. It must be kneaded thoroughly before molding. What is 1,000 degrees? It is a hotter fire than the lime kiln. When you see the bricks turn blue-gray, that is 1,000 degrees. The 4 corners must be pressed firmly. The biggest fear is cracking at the edges. The mud must be kneaded well. The mold must be pressed tight. Remove the mold gently. Remember that. The success rate can reach 90%. These bricks are neater than those from the Liangzhou kiln. It is not about skill. It is about the mold. The dimensions are uniform. The bricks produced are uniform in size. The seams will align perfectly when building. This is called standardization. Today we fire the brick kiln. Cement and blue bricks can build. Real houses, not mud huts. Brick houses. For those who have lived here for 5 or 10 years, have you ever seen a brick house? After today, Black Rock City will have its first brick house. Are you not going to sleep by the first kiln? The temperature control is critical. If not, the bricks will be brittle or undercooked. I want to see them come out of the kiln myself. You said there would be running water later. Is that true? Using iron pipes instead of main channels. Using water pumps instead of natural gravity. After the river water is filtered and disinfected, sent through the pipe network, just turn the tap for clean water. If that day really comes, Black Rock City will be better than the capital. It will happen. The brick kiln is the first step. Prepare the fire. Blue bricks, real blue bricks, harder than official ones. From today on, Black Rock City has its own bricks. 1 brick for 2 pounds of grain. Damn it, that's Shin. With bricks and cement, everyone in the city will have to trade with him. By next year, I will no longer be in charge. Tiger, that kid has a notebook. The house plans are all in there. Let us go tonight. I will lead the Tim to steal the notebook. If he resists, kill him. Be quiet. Get the notebook. Do not make any noise. Someone is coming. Lots of footsteps. They are coming to grab the house. Su Jinwei, wake up, Shoha. Crush all the remaining lime into powder. Quick. The lime powder is dry. Bones can't stop it. Hey, you. Hand over the formula. Give me the formula and I'll spare you. My eyes. Damn it, help, I can't see either. This white powder is poisonous. It burns like hell. Ugh. The formula is right here. Lime and clay ratio 3:1, got it? Please, spare my life. Next time I'll take your life. Get lost. You said next time it wouldn't be lime powder. What else could there be? Not yet, but soon. I need iron, I need steel. Our next defense must be unstoppable. I'll be waiting to see. Bought Shin with 1 sweep of lime powder. All 9 of them went down. Zhao Hu knelt on the ground begging for mercy. Keep burning the lime kiln from today on. Double the cement output. And besides, I want to build a blast furnace. 3 conditions for the blast furnace site. Close to a water source. Close to the iron mine. Higher than the flood level. This place meets all of them. Across the river on the ridge is the open pit iron mine. Coal from the riverbank is wheeled over in barrows. The water wheel is mounted on the river, driven by the current. The water wheel drives the bellows. That way, we don't need manual labor. This furnace is even bigger than the brick kiln. The temperature must be. The melting point of iron is 1,148 degrees. Without reaching this temperature, the iron ore is just glowing red stone. The blast furnace must burn above 1,300 degrees. Over 1,300 degrees? 30% higher than the brick kiln. Right. So the blast furnace lining needs the best fire clay. The tap hole must be fitted with water-cooled iron gates. Leave a hollow cavity inside the iron gate to pour water in. No matter how high the molten iron's temperature, it won't melt. Master Zhou, you need to personally forge this water-cooled iron gate. How did you come up with this method? I read it in a book. Let's level the foundation first. I'm coming, oh dear. This gear mesh is not bad at all. I've worked at the Liangzhou kiln for 30 years, and never seen a water wheel used for a blast. Hydraulic blast was already common in the south. Currents flow day and night, while human labor gets tired. Water power doesn't. This is the biggest advantage of a blast furnace over a regular smithy. This wind is even stronger than Master Zhou pulling the bellows. Alright, the water mill is good to go. The lime kiln bakes cement. The brick kiln bakes blue bricks. This blast furnace will smelt iron. bright white flame with a blue core, 1,300 degrees. Iron ore will melt at this temperature. It's happening fast. It's truly molten iron. I've been a blacksmith for 20 years and never seen molten iron flow like a river. My life is fulfilled to see molten iron flowing out with my own eyes. This is iron. This is the first batch. There will be 100th batch and 1,000th batch. You need to teach all these techniques to them, step by step. Build the foundational industry first. Once coal, lime, cement, bricks, and iron are stable, then we teach more advanced things. Is that advanced thing what's on your blueprint? We have the iron now. It's time to make it. This is a firearm. The Imperial Court strictly bans private manufacturing of firearms. Doing so is treason. Punishable by the execution of 9 familial generations. So only you and I know. Su Jinwei knows too, and she won't leak it. How does this cylinder rotate? There are 6 chambers in the cylinder. Pull the trigger once. The cylinder rotates 1 notch. The hammer falls. The bullet fires. It can fire 6 consecutive shots. 6 rounds. The military's matchlocks require loading gunpowder for every shot. This thing lets 1 man met 6 matchlock men. I'll take this job. But I have one condition. The first bullet must be fired into the sky. I mastered I've forged iron for 20 years and never thought about making killing machines. If I make one, the heavens must know first. Fine, the first bullet is an offering to the heavens. Seven days now. I've forged iron my whole life and never made anything so precise. Forget Blackstone City. Even the entire Liangzhou prefecture doesn't have this. About 2.5 caddies. We'll set fire tomorrow night at the abandoned mine outside the city. Should we call Su Jinwei? Let her know as well. Besides, she's a doctor. Just in case there's an issue with the gun, she'll be there. This is the first shot. The sound is louder than thunder, 10 times smaller than military cannons. The second shot tests precision. Ba Shen with this treasure. The world is truly about to change. This can only be used at critical moments. The bullets are made using my most primitive method. Reliability is only 60%. The casing can be made from copper coins, and the core can use the ore we picked up by the river, which is enough. But the crucial priming part requires 2 basic resources. Those 2 things cannot be manufactured right now. Alternative powders barely work as propellants, but cannot create the required priming environment. Then how can we raise the reliability to 100%? Unless we produce mercury fulminate. But mercury fulminate requires a chemistry lab. Beakers, PET tubes, distillers, mercuric nitrate. These things are impossible to gather in Blackstone City. We must at least wait until the trade routes are fully opened, and we buy chemical raw materials from the western regions. It could take half a year, maybe a year. Then what do we do in the meantime? Relying on industrial pistols is just a backup. Our true defensive system is the city wall. Crossbows, catapults, gunpowder pots. None of those need precision parts or mercury fulminate. They only need iron, timber, and black powder. Next, we need to turn Blackstone City into a fortress. Who made these bricks and iron? I want to see whoever's in charge here. I am Wang Yukai, a merchant from Liangzhou. Hearing Blackstone City produced fine bricks and iron, made a detour to trek it out. May I ask if you're a Ba Shen? I am Shenfeng, Ba Wang. You've had a long and hard journey. Feel free to inspect the bricks and iron. Ba Shen is straightforward. How much for these blue bricks? 1 brick for 2 caddies of mixed grain, or 1 brick for 1 caddy of coarse salt. That's expensive. Official kiln bricks in Liangzhou City only cost 1.5 caddies of grain. Ba Wang. You tapped my bricks just now. What kind of sound do official Liangzhou kiln bricks make? A dull thud. Your bricks ring crisp like striking stone. Because my bricks are high-temperature fired blue bricks, twice the hardness of official kiln bricks. Cement used for masonry is harder than the bricks once dry. A wall built with official Yangzhou kiln bricks. Can a hammer smash my bricks? No, a wall built with cement. Even if you sent the garrison guards to push, it wouldn't budge. How much for the cement? 1 caddy of cement for 1.5 caddies of grain. Or 1 caddy of cement for half a caddy of coarse salt. What about iron ingots? Pig iron ingots. 1 caddy for 3 caddies of grain. Cofusion steel ingots. 1 caddy for 10 caddies of grain. You have cofusion steel? Liangzhou military arsenal's 100 refined steel takes dozens of repeated folds, taking 10 days to produce a single piece. My cofusion steel yields a batch every 3 days. Bakshin. There are hidden dragons and crouching tigers in Blackstone City. Cement in Liangzhou City would be hard currency that the Armory and Ministry of Revenue fight over. But Wang, as long as you know Blackstone City can supply long term. I'll supply however much you want. This is alcohol, distilled from grain. Applying it to wounds prevents suppuration. You travel all year. Bumps and cuts are inevitable. Take this bottle as a gift. If it works well, we can discuss bulk orders next time you come. This is wine? No. Much fiercer than wine. I saw a kind of fire wine among Western merchants that can catch fire. But your stuff is even purer than fire wine. Bakshin, the bottle of stuff you gave me more insight than all the bricks and iron you sold me. I'll be back in 10 days with more cargo. Safe travels. You didn't give him that bottle of alcohol for fry, did you? That bottle was a trial sample. If it works well for him, he'll proactively request an order next time. Plus, he'll give us fry ads in Liangzhou City. Merchants trust their peers. 100 times better than our promotion. This is called market cultivation. Damn that surname Shin. With bricks and cement, everyone in the city has to trade with him. The grain he hoards will only pile up. By next year, Blackstone City will be his to run. Tiger, about Wang Youtsai's cargo payment. I heard it's 6,000 caddies of grain. We were careless with the line last time. This time bring more men. 30 of them. 30 men can trample the place flat. Tomorrow noon, bring 30 men straight to the brickyard. In front of everyone. Make him pay for Wang Youtsai's cargo. If he refuses, smash his kiln. But listen up, all of you. This time, bring wooden shields to defend against his lime powder. Surname Shin. Get out here. I have words with you. Jiao Hu. Eyes healed? What brings so many people here today? Healed, thanks to you. Surname Shin. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to negotiate with you. Negotiate what? Wang Youtsai's cargo payment? I heard it's 6,000 caddies of grain. By Blackstone City's old rules, goods traded require a 10% turf fee. Give me 600 caddies of grain, and I'll guarantee your business stays safe from now on. If not, don't blame me for being unpolished. Jiao Hu. You brought 30 men. I thought you came to fight to the death. Turns out you're just collecting protection money. Fighting to the death works too. Forget about pulling off that lime powder trick again. See this? What cowhide shields block your lime powder? Got any other tricks? Bring them all on. Want to try lime again? Useless. What is this? A lump of iron? No idea. Looks like some blacksmith's tool. I told you last time. Next time wouldn't be lime powder. This is the next time. What on earth is this? It's a pistol. Within 20 paces. If I aim for your left eye, I won't hit your right eye. Do you think your 30 men are enough for me to shoot? Zhao Hu, if you have energy to bring 30 men, you might as well bring them to work. I'll pay each 3 caddies of grain daily. That's more than you make collecting protection money. Are you in or not? You're still willing to use me? Your strength shouldn't go to waste. Hauling from the river to the brickyard. 1 stone of ore is 100 caddies. 100 stones a day. Starting tomorrow, are you in? In. You heard him. Starting today, the rules of Blackstone City have changed. If you want to eat, you earn it. If you want to cause trouble, that shattered clay jar is your future. You all saw it. Whatever shape the clay jar shattered into, that's what a human head will look like. Did you hear that clearly? Understood. Leave 6 embrasures for crossbows. Each can mount 2 crossbows. Set the lookout pod on that protruding rock on the cliff. 2 catapult bases are built. Crossfire covers 300 paces ahead of the valley mouth with no blind spots. Full force is about 1.5 stones. Ordinary people can easily pull it with their feet. The winding mechanism is ready. Turn this handle. The ratchet engages and slowly draws the bowstring back. Even a 6-year-old child can crank it. Good. Equip 20 crossbows first. Forge 1,000 arrowheads first. Use Master Zhou's steel arrowheads. Steel can pierce leather armor. Come here. Bachin asked me to try it. It really pulls easily. I used to struggle with the half-strength bow. This is why crossbows are superior. It saves effort and it's easy to pick up. Starting today, Zhao 2, you're in charge of training the crossbowmen. Train for 2 hours daily. Focus on reloading speed and aiming. Leave it to me. Rotate through 20 crossbows. Keep them in action. We've made over a dozen already. 16 small jars and 4 large ones. Small ones take 2 tails of gunpowder. The lethal radius is 1 zhang. Large ones take half a caddy. Wrapped in Master Zhou's iron shrapnel. The lethal radius is 3 zhang. How do you know the effective range? Isn't it in your notebook? I just copied it over. Su Jinwei, gunpowder is very dangerous. If you aren't careful, any spark will cause an explosion. Are you scared? Even if I am, I have to do it. On the exile road, my mother had a fever without medicine. I watched her take her last breath. The escort guards just stood outside eating dry rations, without even sparing a glance. That was when I understood one thing. In this land, you must survive to save others. Only by surviving can we save lives. These jars aren't for killing. They're for survival. I have an idea. The workshop can recruit female workers. Many women here have no work, squatting by the walls, waiting to die all day. I can teach them the flying shuttle loom. That's a very good idea. Starting tomorrow, you will manage the weaving workshop. Recruit 10 women of any age, as long as they're willing to learn. 2 caddies of grain per person daily. From now on, Blackstone City enters phase 2. Not just surviving, but developing. Step 1. Expand our product line from bricks and iron to glass. What is glass? Something even clearer than a mirror. Just wait and see. Master. There's been a lot of movement from Xin Feng's side recently. They're repairing the city wall at the valley entrance, not patching the old wall. They're tearing it down to build a new one, using blue bricks and cement. 3 feet thick, 15 feet high. They even dug a trench outside the wall, 2 zhang deep and wide. The bottom is full of sharpened stakes, assigning the wall to an exile. Why build city walls? And it's not just the walls. There are also 2 catapults mounted on the cliff. I heard the stones can reach 300 paces. There are also crossbows on the outer city wall. The arrowheads are all made of steel. They can pierce through leather armor. And that locked cabin on the back mountain. Shinfeng and Su Jinwei often go inside. When they come out, they smell like gunpowder. Catapults, crossbows, gunpowder. What is he trying to do? Setting up an armed separatist regime in Blackstone City. Wang Yukai came by 2 days ago. Shinfeng sold a large amount of bricks and iron. Each day done for over 6,000 gene of grain. 6,000 gene of grain. That's more than the annual tax revenue. This Shinfeng now has bricks, iron, grain, city walls, and catapults. In another 2 months, will he be raising an army too? Master, there's one more thing. Word on the street is, he has some kind of palm thunder weapon. That can shatter rocks in 1 strike. Zhao Hu tried to seize his medicine, but was scared off by a strange sound. No one knows what that thing is, but everyone is afraid of it. We must keep an eye on him, and find out what that palm weapon really is. If such a thing truly exists, We cannot let him keep it all to himself. Shinfeng, just what kind of being are you? If I let you develop for half a year, will I even be able to keep my seat at the garrison office? The counterweight box filled with gravel weighs about 300 caddies. Master Shin, how heavy a stone can this thing throw? Actual firing range is about 300 paces. If we use human head-sized jars, the weight is similar, and the range is about the same. 2 units providing crossfire. There won't be any blind spots within 3 blocks. The main raw material for glass is quartz stone. But pure quartz has a high melting point. Adding flux can lower the melting point, melting down at 1300 degrees. Botchin, can you see the recipe for the refractory clay lining in this glass kiln? I've fired porcelain for 20 years, and I've never seen this kind of downdraft kiln structure. Huh, porcelain? Can you fire porcelain? Help me fire the glass first. Then we can study how to use local raw materials for porcelain together. Master Ma. Starting today, Master Song is in charge of temperature control for the glass kiln. The quartz is softening, flux is working. The melting point has dropped. Bubbles are rising to the surface. It's turning transparent. Not the colorful Western glazed ware, but glass as clear as water. Retrieve the glass. Glass that cools too fast will shatter. We must let it seize slowly. We have to wait until tomorrow. Good. Make 10 mirrors first. 5 for Wang Yukai in exchange for horses and herbs. 5 for bidding among merchants. This is a luxury item. The noble ladies of Liangzhou and merchants from the western regions will all want a mirror. Trading one for a war horse, no discounts. This mirror is so much clearer than bronze mirrors. 100 times clearer than bronze. Every beard stub is clearly visible. No silver, I want medicinal herbs. And a copy of the Western Pharmacopoeia. The medicine merchant is the head of the apothecary guild. He should have good things. Deal. Botchin, this medical formula book. Records over 100 rare frontier medicinal recipes and preparation methods. It is the Zhao family's lifeline. Rest assured, Ba Zhao, keeping this book in Blackstone City means it can save more lives than its own intrinsic value. Can the Liangzhou garrison forge this kind of steel saber? Saddle up and head to the factory. I will go meet this Shinfeng in person. Lord Sun, you have business here? Prefect Li has issued an order. All bricks, iron, and cement produced in Blackstone City are military supplies. Effective immediately, they are to be monopolized and purchased exclusively by the garrison office. And what about the bulk purchase price? Military requisitions? And you want to haggle? Lord Sun, the Great Yen Code clearly states that military requisitions can only be made during wartime. Is this wartime? If not, using military requisitions to bully exiles. If word of this gets out, what would Liangzhou merchants think? If you don't hand them over in 3 days, it won't just be 10 men coming. Then we'll talk after 3 days. Lord Sun, please take your leave. What Sun Dishing said about 3 days from now is true. It's real. A garrison commander daring to collect my goods. He must have backing from Liangzhou. 3 days. Provincial reinforcements. Not 10 men, but hundreds of ambushers. We only have 100 people. That's why we aren't fighting hundreds of men with just 100 people. We'll use city walls, trenches, crossbows, catapults, and gunpowder jars against them. Su Jinwei, stop factory work today. Everyone to the city walls. We have 3 days. To further boost Blackstone City's defense capabilities. The garrison's attack route will most likely be a frontal charge. The valley sides are sheer cliffs. Cavalry can only come through the middle. The front width is 60 paces. This can hold at most 50 men, charging abreast. 24 crossbows, 2 groups. The first group of 12 aims at the frontline infantry charging. The second group of 12 aims at the archers behind them. Catapults strike the charging clusters, then hit the archer positions. Spearmen ambush on the inner side of the city wall. If they scale the wall or break the gate, spearmen counterattack. Master Advisor, do the garrison troops have scaling ladders? Possibly. If they do, Shoot the men on ladders with crossbows. A maximum of 3 men climbing on 24 crossbows. Shoot together, 1 arrow for each, and they die. But ladders aren't the biggest threat. The biggest threat is the ram. If they use a ram on the gates won't hold for long. I've reinforced the gates. Outer iron plating with 3 layers of iron reinforcement behind it. The crossbow position is vital. How long can those 3 iron gates hold against an assault? If it's a manual battering ram, about the time to burn an incense stick. If it is a battering ram on wheels, at most the time it takes to drink a cup of tea. That means if the enemy charges to the city gate, we only have a pot of tea's time. Within that pot of tea's time, the catapults and crossbows must clear out all enemies before the gate. Master Ma, is the area 30 paces in front of the gate a blind spot for the catapults? Not quite a blind spot. They can hit, but accuracy is poor. Catapults use a parabolic trajectory. Close range landing is hard to control. Then switch to gunpowder jars. Gunpowder jars don't rely on the stone's kinetic energy to kill. They rely on explosive shrapnel. A bit closer or a bit further both work fine. Remember, within 30 paces in front of the gate. Use large jars. That'll be enough. Don't hold back. Reserve 40 small jars and 12 large ones. Starting today, everyone sleeps at battle stations. Crossbows loaded and ready. Move the gunpowder jars from the warehouse to the cliff position. Gather food and water at the base of the city wall. Here they come. Preparation begins. Watch out for the slaughter. The ambushers are coming. The ambushers are here. Listen up. Enemy situation confirmed. Garrison troops coming from the Liangzhou direction, numbering about 350 men. Everyone take your battle positions. No one fires without my order. No throwing stones. No lighting gunpowder. Let them come. Captain Liu, look, that wall was built by Shinfeng. Crossbows on walls, catapults on cliffs. A frontal assault will cost us men. Can exiles use crossbows properly? Those catapults are just wood frames. Sun Shobin, have you been scared out of your wits by an exile? It's not being scared out of my wits, it's being cautious. That Shinfeng is freakishly weird. He can do anything. His crossbows have a longer range than the army camp's bows. His catapults can hit targets from 300 paces away. Lord Li gave us explicit instructions regarding Blackstone City. Quick victory, quick resolution. Shinfeng must be taken alive. Others, dead or alive is fine. But one thing must not be damaged. His blueprints and formulas. Do you understand? Waidat understood. Garrison troops, listen up. Push the siege engines forward. Archers follow to provide cover. Third squad, scaling ladders. Prepare to assault the wall. Anyone who retreats gets beheaded. The battering ram is a threat. Catapults aim at the battering ram. Crossbows target the incoming archers. Prioritize shooting the archers. Let them raise the ladders first. Once up, shoot the men climbing. The ladders will block the trench, and those behind can't cross. Understood, Master Ma. Catapults, first headshot. Aim at the siege engine. Tet fire. A bit to the left, second shot, fire. Keep firing. Nail that siege engine right at the 300 pace line. The ladder Tim isn't waiting. Cross the trench with ladders directly. Archers, rain arrows on the wall. Suppress them. Brother Shin, the scaling ladders are coming over. Crossbows, fire! Fire! How is their range so far? Even the firearm bureau's muskets only have this range. I told you before, his crossbows outrange our bows. Shut up. Push forward under shield cover. Reaching the city gate means victory. Trench Tim, dismantle the ladders, fill the trench. Catapults. Switch to gunpowder. Large jars. Aim at 30 paces in front of the gate. Fire. Is that divine thunder? Is it divine thunder? They have no medicine. Run. Hurry, run. Gunpowder? How do they have it? Even the arsenal isn't this powerful. I told you so. Shinfeng knows how to make gunpowder. Commander's son, have you ever spoken a single honest word in your life? Sound the gongs, retreat. The survivors. Trek the crossbow bolts, repair the walls, inspect the bowstrings. Add meat soup to tonight's meal. The dead horses from today's battle go into the pot. How are the wounded? 12 minor, 2 severe injuries. One of the severe cases has a pierced shoulder blade. The other has a tendon injury in the leg reaching the artery. I've stopped the bleeding, but it depends on whether he develops a fever tonight. If so, we need more medicine. Is there enough? Plenty. Wang Yu Gai brought buplurum and gypsum. The Tim is brewing fever soup. This battle is over. But the real war is inside Liangzhou. It's inside Liangzhou City. Li Chongren won't let this go. Next time, he'll bring even more men. We must become stronger, not just higher walls. Making the enemy too terrified to come. The wall height is 2 zhong. The prefectural scaling ladders are at most 1 zhong 8. They can't climb. 30 crossbows ready. Crossbow bolt stock, 5,000. 3 catapults. Light ammunition stock, 200. 40 small gunpowder jars, 12 large ones. Pistol bullets at 18 rounds. Time to change your arm dressing. Haha. Healing nicely. Your stitching has improved again. Is the alcohol still enough? Debt. Wang Youfu will bring more herbs next time. You said you'd teach me essential oils. A stronger antiseptic than alcohol. When do we start? Once the glass kiln fires more glassware. Essential oils require distillation equipment and solvents. Conditions aren't ripe yet. Let's hoard the spices for now. Right, Boston said. The furnace must produce iron in 15 days. Our transport tin needs to speed up. Starting today, everyone carries 20 more baskets a day. I'll lead the way. Tiger, that shoulder wound of yours hasn't fully healed yet. It's just a scratch. Stitched up 3 stitches. Healed long ago. Stop talking nonsense and get to work. Master Ma, this kiln's fluid eye. If we use diagonal airflow, the temperature will be more uniform. I saw a dragon kiln in Jingdezhen. Flames travel diagonally bottom to top. Pottery fired inside heats evenly, with a low defect rate. Diagonal airflow? Little Shin's blueprint is straight-lined. To change it, you must ask Little Shin. I'll go ask. Master Song. You're the pottery expert. You know kiln structures better than I. You draw the blueprints for changing the brick kiln's flues to diagonal airflow. Once Master Ma finishes construction, matters of kiln technology. Master Song has the final say. Boss Shin, I'm just an exiled criminal. You're putting me in charge of technology? In Blackstone City, we value ability. If you have the skill, step up. If you don't, even the highest official steps aside. When the shuttle passes the wall, keep your wrist relaxed. Don't push. Pushing too hard jams the threads. Look, just a gentle release like this, and it glides right through on its own. Sister Heath, your technique is amazing. No, it's not my technique. It's the shuttle Big Brother Shin made. It's 3 times faster than by hand, but if your technique is wrong, it jams. Just practice more and you'll get it. This batch of cloth today needs to be delivered to Shopkeeper 1. The Textile Bureau ordered 3,000 bolts. We need to rush the production. How's the output? 15 looms produce 30 bolts a day. That's double last month's output. At the Jiangnan Textile Bureau, an order of 3,000 bolts would take 100 days at this speed. No rush. The Jiangnan Textile Bureau's order is just the beginning. Next, we'll make silk cotton blends, combining Jiangnan's reeling with our flying shuttle looms. Song Sunshin said he saw silk cotton fabric in Jingdezhen. It's soft and smooth. Would you be willing to try it with him? I'd love to. My dad used to say, silk cotton is the highest grade. Our looms can't weave them, but the shuttle looms might actually work. Then let's try it. Tomorrow, Song Yingqing will bring you the silk cotton blend proposal. The two of you will cooperate. He handles material ratios. You handle weaving craftsmanship. What are you looking at? 2 months ago, this was just dilapidated huts, a crowd waiting to die. Now, 5 chimneys smoke at once. Brick houses rise row after row. Water wheels turn day and night. Ba Chen, I've brought an honored guest. Hassan, a merchant from Xiuxi in the western regions. He heard Blackstone City's glass mirrors can reflect individual eyebrow hairs, and rode a horse all the way from Xiuxi for a month to get here. Ba Chen, your glass mirrors. I saw one in Liangzhou. Not even the palace has one. I want 10, and I'll trade war horses. Ba Hassan, you've had a long journey. 10 glass mirrors are no problem. However, besides war horses, what specialties does the kingdom of Xiuxi have?